that perfect for? Oh, I don't know, grating up some fresh ginger, grating up some fresh garlic, maybe also some Parmesan cheese. A little brush helps you get all of that out of the nooks and crannies. And I'm telling you right now, if you love ginger in your recipes, it costs a little more, but fresh ginger is well worth the expense. Look at how you can take Parmigiano Reggiano cheese and serve it right over your pasta. That is delightful. Nutmeg, no problem. These little nubs on the inside of this bowl are not going to wear down. They're easy to work with. And now nutmeg on top, jalapenos in your favorite recipes, whatever the case may be, we've got it for you. Let's welcome in Chef Jeremy Parker, who is here to tell us more about this really clever design. And it comes with the plate, the brush, and a little sleeve for peeling garlic. Hello, Jeremy. How are you, buddy?
Hey, David. And you know, this little grater here goes back hundreds and hundreds of years, like a mortar and pestle for grinding. This is for grating. And these are handmade, I want to mention, by a mother and daughter in Oregon. They're American made. It's a beautiful piece of artwork as well as functional. The ridges on the bottom aren't sharp enough to cut you, but they are strong enough to grate. Now, when you do garlic, it comes with a garlic peeler. This is always really handy to have. You just take a clove of garlic, roll this in it, and it pops the skin right off your garlic. See that? And then what you're doing is you want to keep this whole. Now, I'm going to just take this over here and give it a little rinse in water. And what that does is it gives it just a little bit of like a water lubrication. And then you just grate this straight down. And again, you're not going to grate your finger. You go all the way to the bottom. When you get to the bottom, take the stem out. And that's just one clove of garlic. But now you use the brush to brush this out. And I'll tell you what, even though that's one clove, it's not chopped, it's not minced. That's ready to spread on bread, over your mashed potatoes.
Oh, it's like a paste.
Yeah, like a paste, like a salad dressing. That'll stir right into that salad dressing. And that's just the garlic. Like you mentioned earlier, for ginger, it is the best. Because ginger's tough, you know, David, it has all those fibers and strings. It's really just strings, fiber, and juice. You grate ginger, horseradish, fresh wasabi. When you're doing wasabi, add soy sauce for a dipping dish. Yeah. And what I love about this is you can just sort of push this all together or use the brush if you like. If you want to make a nice ginger tea or maybe a ginger salad dressing, try this. Press just the juice out.
Oh, hello.
That's where all your flavor is right there. Add that to hot water for ginger tea. You don't get those little strings in your tea.
You can also add that ginger to smoothies, Chef Jeremy, and it's really nice in fruit smoothies.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, whenever you need ginger. And if you want a little heater, maybe you want to add some jalapeno to your chili or to a nachos. If you don't like it hot, stop before the seeds. But what you get, again, is no big chunks. You just get that wonderful, like you said earlier, like a paste. So that'll stir right in. You don't get any big hot spots. Great for salsa also. Now, one of the hardest spices out there is nutmeg. And, you know, nutmeg is hard like a little rock. So when you're doing nutmeg here, and let me just do this so you can see, because nutmeg's not just for eggnog or pumpkin pie. You know, nutmeg in a mac and cheese brings that seven cheese, mac and cheese together. But you want to do it fresh. Don't do pre-ground nutmeg. That tastes like dust after you do it fresh. So, and then how about some chocolate? Shave some chocolate over cupcakes, pies, or cheesecake. And again, it's just a very versatile grater. At the dinner table, a little piece of Parmesan cheese, and you grate this right over your pasta, over your salad, like so, over your spaghetti, and then you can pass it around. Whatever you don't grate, you put back in the fridge. Very useful, David. I think every kitchen should have one of these graters.
Hey, let's remind everyone that we've got great color choices for you, including the blue. We also have this for you in the gray. Don't forget, I've got red for you. And then finally the white. Don't miss out on this opportunity, and I know that many, many of you are looking for something like this that will help you in the kitchen with those jobs. And remember, with these, you're never pulling out a knife. If you need to peel the garlic, you use the sleeve. You want to, actually, it's more like grating the garlic. You put on this little, and when you touch this, I'll turn it sideways. Run your fingers over this, you're going to feel the little nubs sticking up. They're not sharp enough to cut you, but they are sharp enough to grind up whatever you're rubbing across them. And then, of course, you're going to love the little brush here that helps you get into the nooks and the crannies, getting all of those products loosened and into your favorite dishes. Chef Jeremy, I'd love for you to demonstrate more because everyone's loving this one. We're seeing this one become very popular.
Yeah, and you know, if you've been to, say, Provence, France, or Cordoba, Spain, where a lot of these are made, you might have seen what they're originally made for is a dipping dish. So again, you want to peel that garlic. The reason you peel this, don't smash it with a knife, is you want to keep that garlic whole. So that's why. Make sure you don't crush that. Use the peeler. But a grate at the dinner table, if you have company around, maybe a glass of wine, a nice Chateauneuf de Pape maybe, and then add a little olive oil in here. It's for dipping your baguette. If you ever want to cook with this turmeric, the turmeric is great for your smoothies, chicken. A lot of people use turmeric for, I don't know, other things like anti-inflammatories and things like that. But there, if you've ever been intimidated, how do you use turmeric? Grate it. There's your fresh grated turmeric. Same way you could do horseradish. And again, like I did, I love it. I'm a big Japanese food guy, David. So I love fresh wasabi. If you get a chance, do this with wasabi, add your soy sauce, and you could just slice up a nice piece of salmon or tuna and use that as a dipping dish. Very handy. And to clean it, they go in the dishwasher or just rinse it out with soap and water and use it again and again and again.
And even things that are tough and hard like nutmeg. You know, you talked about nutmeg being great for drinks and smoothies and whatnot, and for spice cakes, but they're also great for things like casseroles like mac and cheese, fettuccine Alfredo, all those kinds of things where we tend to put a little nutmeg in there for an extra layer of flavor. These are very, very popular today, and I'll tell you the plate is about 4 by 4 inches and just under an inch in depth. Let's take a look at color choices again, and we'll do that on QVC.com. Reminding you that we have this for you in the blue. I also have gray. Here it is in the red. Most popular choice is that red, and then I have it for you in the white. Now 350 of these are out the door. There's no reorder on this. First day ever on that clearance pricing. Remember, when these are sold out, we will not be able to get a reorder, so today is your day to enjoy that great clearance price, to enjoy the easy pay, and already 350 people have said yes to this very clever design and have also said yes to that really great price. That knob of ginger turns into this beautiful paste and all that delicious flavored juice. I'm telling you, you'll put a zing in your smoothie like you've never had before when you use a fresh knob of ginger. It's a little more expensive, Jeremy, but worth your effort and worth your extra dollars.
That's right. A little bit of ginger goes a long way. A lot of cuisine, and you can see there's just some cheese if you want fresh grated cheese, fresh spices. You know, I love how you said with the nutmeg, creams and greens is a good thing for nutmeg. So, and then I love it for a jalapeno pepper. If you want to just add this to the top of your nachos, if you don't like it hot, just do the end, stop with the seed line. If you like it hot, do the whole pepper, keep the seeds. But what a great way just to use it as a heater. Heat that up, put that on your eggs in the morning. I just love that jalapeno. And a lot of recipes do start with, especially like Asian cuisine, start with ginger and garlic. So there I've got garlic and ginger together. And this way you can just go ahead and mix that up, chop that up. You put this on a pork chop and you just marinate it. If you want to make your own, again, I just spread that all together. And that right there, David, is just flavor gold.
Oh, I can almost smell it from here. It's just, it's really pungent and lovely and will add so much flavor to what it is you're cooking and making. What I want you to do is stay on the line for these. We're very, very busy with this item. A lot of you have now said yes, and about 450 of these are gone. I would encourage all of you to stay on the line and remind you that we have some color choices. Let's show those real quickly and I'll give you an update. We have blue available for you. We're last call in that gray. I also have red. And finally, I have the white. Getting limited in white as well. Clearance priced here, 3 easy payments, K50831. Stay on the line here. We'll get you all squared away. Now, one to let you know about that's coming up in just a little while. We've got from Thea, the same company that brought us those reusable